Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. In the previous video, give me 1 second. I want to make sure that this mic is on and so that you guys can hear me. Okay, in the previous video, I discussed how this video would be kept a secret for security reasons. Now, this was a mission from the council to protect two young black toddlers. Okay, let's go into it. So I arrived at this house, and it was at nighttime. Normally, your abductions will occur at nighttime. A lot of the extraterrestrials that come in and abduct children, humans, adults, they like doing it at nighttime because 9 times out of 10 you're asleep and they don't have to, be so cautious about what they're doing if they catch you in your sleep state. So back to the story. I am in this home, and I noticed that there's two toddlers. I don't know if they were twins, but they were pretty much around the same age. If they weren't twins, they could have been twins. So they're on the steps going down to the living room. So I see them there, and I'm also picking up activity outside. These were the Greys. The Greys were actually coming there to abduct them, and my job was to prevent this from happening. So I grab the two little boys and I take them back to their room. Now, my mind is not on their parents. Um, so, and my mind is to make sure that these boys are safe. Um, so I take them back to their room and I close the door. And I got my eyes on the door, and I'm also looking at the windows. So the Greys can't come in the room because I'm blocking the door. So they go to the window and they begin to climb up and try to get in the room. Now these Greys, they have no soul, so they acting a little bit more like mechanical robots. They don't have any emotions to their body. So they come in. Now it's three of them, and one had to be the leader because his outfit was more or less like one suit all red, and the other two, they had blue suits on. And of course, the Greys, they got the big heads with the almond shaped eyes, and it's just all black. So they're trying to come in through the window, and one get in, and I just grab them and I toss them off the balcony. And there's the leader. He tried to disguise itself. Now they can use these types of deception by using perception within your mind, but it didn't work on me because I'm already in this higher state of consciousness, so I can see right through their um, manipulations. So they try and try to get in, but like I said, the leader, he tried to disguise himself as a toddler itself. And like I said, it didn't work on me. So they did not get the chance to take the boys. So they was saved, and so the Grays end up leaving. But behind me trying to protect these boys, before I go into the next story, because they correlate with each other, let's just talk about real quick about contracts and soul contracts. And the reason why I was there to protect these boys is because they had no soul contract to come in and abduct these children. Now, when you're young, in the previous video, I told you that most of these extraterrestrials of the negative kind, they will come in when you're young and try to set up contracts for later abductions that they can talk you into. So in these contracts, you know, they're kind of hard to break once you set them up, because once you give consent, they don't care whether you are a child or not. Once you give consent, um, you know, they take that as your word to hold, and they can come in, abduct you, use you in all types of projects, and just bring you back. They can also implant you, use implants to monitor your health, to cause certain things, anxiety within the body. They do all types of stuff that you probably would not even imagine. Um, and they don't like for you to know that you can break these contracts at any given time. Now, certain contracts that we accumulate, our higher selves will not allow us to break, because your higher self want you to go through certain things to evolve from, to learn from. They see it, your higher self sees this as an experience that you should obtain. Um, so, but when it comes to certain contracts, I want you guys to know that if you do not agree with something, whether you willingly agree to certain things, you can break it. You can break it. If it don't serve your higher purpose and you see it as a violation, all you have to do is say, Source God, I do not want to go through these things anymore. I break any negative contract that I may or may not uh, agree to, and say that, you know, I want my higher self to witness me breaking these contracts. I want my spirit guides to witness me breaking these contracts. And that's all it takes. You have to speak it openly. Don't speak it in your mind, speak it out loud. That way it becomes law. So let's get back to the second part of the story. So after I protect these boys and the Greys, they give up and they go back. 3 days later, um, I get a visit by the Nazi Nordics, and I know it was because of me protecting these young little black kids. They were toddlers, man. And they probably wasn't even 6 years old, maybe 4 or 5 years old. Um, so now they're telepathic. These Nazi Nordics, they're highly telepathic beings, and so am I. And when I'm in this state of conscience, and I'm also in the dream state, but I'm also in my body. I'm in my body. I didn't leave and go off and do anything. I'm in my body because we know uh, that something is going to happen. So I hear a knock, and I hear a voice that says, "Open up. We're not going to hurt you." And at first, I did not open the door. Now, this door represents my mind. This is how us highly telepathic beings react when we don't want another being infiltrating our minds. So my higher self speaks. I hear this voice that comes from me. Now, this is the first time I've ever heard my higher self speak, where I can actually hear. So my higher self in this deep voice, open the door. I open the door, and four Nordics, blonde hair, blue eye Nordics walk in, and in my mind it represented this room that they walked in, and there was a living room and a den that I can visually see within my mind. So they come in. There was uh, three guys. One of those guys was the captain, and one female. So it was four of them all together, and they was military. You can tell that they was military type Nordic extraterrestrials. So the one leader come up to me, and he showed me this needle, and I'm just looking at him, going with it, and he grabs my arm and took this needle and injected something into my arm, and then my higher self in this deep voice said, "It's not gonna work." So then they all just they used another door. They walked into the den and just disappeared. So the next day, you know, I wake up and I'm ill. You know, I'm feeling sick to my stomach. I just felt terrible. So whatever they did, I gathered what they was doing was trying to turn off my abilities. Um, they didn't like that I was working with these council members, and they didn't want my third eye open because I was putting a damper on their projects. So and I thought to myself, why didn't I just create a place within my mind and just lock them away in it? Because I've done this before with a archon that invaded my dream state the time I was with my mother. And that's the one thing you do not want to do is come between a boy and his mother. So, and you know, my mom, she's not living now. So I go to certain timelines and I go to certain places where I can see her. You know, I miss my mother dearly. But back to the story. I'm like, man, I should have just, you know, created this space in my mind and just locked them away in it because it is extremely dangerous doing it the way that they did. You don't really enter a telepathic person mind because they can lock you away or hurt you while you're in their domain. So um, let me describe what outfits that they have on. Now these Nordics, um, they show up and they got all red on, and then they had like gold trim down their suits, and they had a cape. All of them had the same outfit on. They had a cape that didn't go all the way down. It went like mid. It cut off like mid section in the back. So, but they all had blonde hair, blue eyes. Um, but they were not the Pleiadians. No, the Pleiadians, they are very respectful. These were the Nazi Nordic Aryans. They were the Aryans. They were the ones that see over NASA and all NASA projects back in the day. I don't know if they still do it now with these other Guardians here. But this symbol. Now you remember the Star Trek symbol? Well, it's almost like that, but on their left breast, this right here was the symbol that they wore. And now you got to understand that these beings, they've been here, so they got several organizations that they have, and they have certain products. Now if you look at this symbol, what that symbol look like? Now you'll see these symbols on certain products too. This is how they maintain money. They have a lot of money now. These are billionaires. These these certain extraterrestrials are billionaires now. They have money, and you'll see that symbol on certain products. So just know that they are affiliated with certain organizations that they need to incorporate into their own structure here on Earth. It's just like I was telling you about this caste system. They have a caste system that we build it. We build this our caste system for them, and then we'll buy their products to further fund them in their pursuit of their agendas that play out here on Earth, because they need money. They need money to operate and to keep us under control. So I think I'm gonna cut it off right there. Just as I'm telling you guys about these missions, just pay real close attention to certain things I say, because it's going to lead you up to other things that you may see in our today world. Just like with the symbolism, um, just be mindful when you see these symbols out there. Just know that it's their stuff. It's their. I'm not saying you don't have to buy these things, because we all buy these products because we need certain things from day to day, whether it be deodorant, um, whether it be deodorant, and you'll have a certain degree to certain products. So just pay close attention to certain things that I point out for you guys, because it'll line up later for you. Um, I think the next video, let's see. I may have to think about that one, guys. Um, anyway, as I be left to think about the next video, just know that you guys are loved, you're special, and we're in this together, and we're gonna win this war. You know, this little hidden war that's um, kind of having everybody a little bit on the edge. We're gonna win this. Just know that you're loved and you're watched over, and everybody has a purpose here. So love, honor, respect all of you always. And for the new people that may come and see this channel, just know that these videos are going to be uncut, but they are missions that I go on. I am currently still helping the council, and I still help the military from time to time as needed. Uh, but I too like to enjoy life, and sometimes I like to kick back and enjoy it and spend time with the family, and they know this. Um, guys, today, look, just enjoy your day. Get out into a nature. If it's raining outside, sit back, watch a movie, cuddle up with your partner. Um, you know, just enjoy the day. It's a beautiful Sunday where I'm at. So I'm gonna take the kids and wife. We're gonna go out and probably walk on a nature trail and just enjoy life. So until the next video, love, honor, respect. Have a good day.